Camp is great, man. I feel great. I feel ready. I didn't take no shortcuts. You know, I treated this like a world title fight.
Sparring.
Everything. Training, sparring, running, doing the right thing outside the gym, getting my rest, taking my vitamins, everything.
You sparred this gentleman that you fighting Saturday. You already was in the ring winners. You pretty much know plus and minus.
Yeah, it was a while ago though. It was like 2018. That's when I was playing Sean Porter. I don't remember too much of it, but I remember one time, it was one flashback I had of the sparring, and his trainer told me to do something, and I slipped, and I hit him with the left hook, boom! And then he looked at his trainer like, damn! I was like, there's nothing your trainer can do to save you.
Hey, Dan, real talk, man. In your illustrious career, man, what was your commitment and what was your conviction?
My commitment was just everything I've been through. Everything I've been through as a kid, you know, from being homeless.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving straight into the fire with Danny Garcia like you've never seen him before. This isn't just another pre-fight interview, it's raw, it's real. From world title level training to heating his home with an oven as a kid, Danny lays out his struggles and his grit. It's not just about throwing punches, it's about surviving life and turning pain into power. This is the foundation of a fighter who's never backed down.
Having nothing to eat, kerosene heaters to use the house, the oven to warm up the house. So everything, truancy court, the court's trying to take me away from my parents, everything. So everything that all the grit you saw in my career, bleeding and just going for the gusto was everything I've been through in my life.
All right, man, that's what's up. Thank you, man.
When it comes to your legacy, what does it mean to you that you want to be remembered?
I just want to be remembered as somebody who fought everybody, fought the best, and never backed down. And more importantly, just be inspiration. You know, I want my friends to say I was a good friend. I want my family members to say I was a good family member.
Alright guys, now we're stepping into the heat. Danny Garcia fires back at critics, especially Keith Thurman, who laughed at his last performance. But this isn't bitterness, it's clarity. Danny opens up about legacy, giving underdogs a shot, and making peace with the idea that this might be his last fight. It's the voice of a warrior who knows what's at stake, not just pride, but his health, his future, and everything he's built so far.
I want my fans to say, you know, Danny never backed down. He fought everybody. So I just want to remember him for really just being a good person. You know?
Danny's Kevin Garcia, aka the Puerto Rican Kid, KG. You know, you got a big fight in Brooklyn, your name's back in the headlines, and of course with that comes all the attention, and comes people commentating, so I got to get your thoughts. Keith Thurman recently did an interview with Fight Hub TV, and two things are notable for me in that interview about you. First thing was, he talked about your last performance, and he was subtle, but he kind of like laughed at you a little bit. And then the other thing was, he said Danny don't want that rematch. So what's your response to both those things?
I always wanted the rematch. I don't know why it didn't happen. You know, as far as him laughing, you know, he ain't fighting no more. He ain't even getting paid, so. What hurts more? Me losing, you not getting paid.
Danny, you're fighting against someone that you've seen before, obviously sparring. You're the promoter, so you have kind of the pick of who to fight. What was it that made you want to fight Danny Gonzalez?
You know, he's a New Yorker for sure. I feel like he's somebody who's been under the radar, and he deserves a shot. You know, he's a tough fighter. He's been around for a while, and some fighters never get an opportunity. And I've done business with his trainer too. I signed Matthew Gonzalez under my promotion company. So I asked him, I'm like, I told my partner, I'm going to ask him if he wants to fight me, and Danny wants to fight me. You know, ain't no better way to get back. You do good against Danny, do good against me, you get bigger fights. So that's pretty much how that went.
I saw that you had said that 85% you feel that this will probably be your last fight. What is it that makes you feel that way?
Like I said before, I feel like I proved everything I wanted to do, and I don't want to be one of them fighters who stick around boxing for a long time. I want to have a life after boxing. I want to be able to.
This next part is where Danny flips the narrative. From being doubted his whole career to becoming the man giving young fighters their shot. He talks real. He's building futures now, And he's not here for the clout, he's here to prove something to himself. Critics have counted him out since 2012, but he keeps showing up. If you've ever been doubted, this is the part that'll hit hardest. Saturday night isn't just a fight, it's a statement.
Talk to my kids when I was slurring and stuff. This is not a... People see the glitz and glamour, but this is a brutal sport. Like, even in the gym, you're taking punishment. You go to war in the gym. Every time you go and spar in the gym, you take a punishment. So for me, it's more not that I can't fight, it's more that my health. That's the most important thing for me. You know, I'm 37 years old. I'm not 20 years old anymore, you know, so I gotta be a lot smarter. Every time I go in that ring, it's a risk, so I gotta make sure that I'm good.
When you guys walk away, they feel like some of them feel that they missed the glitz and glamour, they missed the rush of being in the ring. But you're still around boxing, you're still gonna be promoting. Do you get the same rush? Do you get the same fulfillment from being a promoter as you did as a fighter?
Yeah, it makes me happy to see that I'm giving young fighters the opportunity. Like all the guys on the undercard, like none of them ever fought the Barclays Center before. So for that, to them, that's like, you know, that's like a dream come true to a lot of fighters fighting at the Barclays Center. So just me knowing that I gave fighters the opportunity to fight at the Barclays Center and have some of their dreams come true just means a lot to me. And that means more to me than anything.
Danny Garcia, with promotions, who is your top prospect that you have in your team that you see the future bright?
I think they all good. I got David Garcia, he's 5-0, he's only 16. So he's one of my favorites from Arizona. He's 118 pounds, like 5'10". He reminds me of like a southpaw Mexican margarito. Yeah, then we got Quincy Williams, he's a Pan American champion. He's 5-0. We got Christian King-Lucy, he's 11-0. He's playing on the undercard. We got Matthew Gonzalez, you know, he's coming off a loss, but he's looking to rebuild. And that's another thing, like you signed with Danny Garcia, you know, just because you take a loss, we ain't gonna treat you no different way. We're still gonna look out for you. So that's the importance of being some promotions that we're gonna look out for you when you draw.
On that topic, Danny, I was out in Philly on the Ennis fight, and a lot of reporters were talking shit out their ass, my man, about you, brother, man, saying that you finished, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Y'all don't even know nothing about this card. They don't even know. They didn't know. Half of them didn't know that there was who was on the undercard, man. There's a lot of stacked. The card is pretty much stacked with a lot of young fighters.
It's a great card. You know, as far as I've been hearing that my whole life. You know, I was supposed to be finished in 2012 when I fought Amir Khan. And then I was supposed to be finished again when I fought Matisse. And I was supposed to be finished a million times. So, but no one knows how this right here, how I feel. And that's the most important thing. That's what we're going to show on Saturday night. That heart.
In the past, you mentioned you want to be a 3-division champion. That'll get you right into the Hall of Fame. Is that something that still lingers in your mind, that 3rd division title?
Well, I don't know. You know, my last fight, I tried. I went to 160 off a long layoff. I tried to do it, but my body just didn't let me. I just couldn't.
Now we bring it home. Danny opens up about chasing one more title, maybe doing exhibitions, and even jokes about roosters and catching chickens Rocky style. But make no mistake, this is about control, legacy, and going out on his terms. He's the headliner, the promoter, and the boss. From the streets to Barclays Center, this is full circle greatness. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Back to that level because I was at the ring for so long. But I feel like if I was more active, I would have been there.
Because at 154, some young guys that you know you may be able to match up with pretty well.
Yeah, we just gotta see and get past Saturday night, and then let's see, man. We don't know what the future holds for me.
Danny, I want to get your thoughts on Tank versus Paul fight that people are talking about, but technically it's an exhibition. One, I want to get your thoughts on that, but also after this pro career is all said and done, is going down the lane of exhibitions a potential option for you too?
Yeah, for sure. I'll do some exhibitions. I'm still gonna be an entertainer. Still gotta train for it though. Of course. But yeah, I'm up for it.
What are some of those names that you would love to jump in the ring for an exhibition with?
I don't know. That's a good question. I really don't know. I don't know.
On a fun note, Dookie said, what did Dookie say his middle name is? Come on, Puerto Rican kid.
Duke, they call his trainer said it's the Duke.
El Gallo.
El Gallo said he's going to make you.
Man. I'm going to knock the piss out of him now for saying that. I'm not the Dookie and the piss out of him.
What about Danny Montana?
I catch chickens for a living. Remember, I was on ESPN.
I remember that.
I was on ESPN top 10 for chasing chickens. Ain't it El Gallo? That's a chicken, right? Yeah, I catch. I'm like Rocky Balboa when it comes to catching chickens. You feel me?
Last question.
Who names himself a chicken?
Danny Montana still around trying to get some of that one.
Oh yeah, man. Fuck El Gallo. He's a piece of shit. Beat the shit out of him. Beat the shit out of him.
I just want to ask you, it's your 10th time at the Barclays. You say it's your last time at the Barclays. So many great memories. What stands out as your proudest memory at the Barclays Center?
Every single moment. Every single moment here stands out to me. Every fight he was legendary to me, and it meant something to me. But yeah, I can't get that Gallo on the head now.
Gallo rooster, by the way.
Oh, that's a rooster. That's a rooster. Okay.
It's like the fighting chickens.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. Same shit, different toilet for Dookie.
Alright, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Danny,
Oh my God.
This is a historical night for you at the Barclays. 10th fight, right? You're the headliner, you're in the main event, you own the promotion, part owner of the platform stream. You can talk to us a little bit about it.
No, I feel blessed. I feel blessed. If there's any way to go out, it's this way, as a boss. And promoting the show, just from the production to everything, the streaming, it's a dream come true. It was a lot of work, but I'm glad I got a good team, and they let me focus on boxing, and look, it's all here. We are ready to go.